So tell me then,
Yeah.
while I had my week of holiday,
Yeah.
what did you do?
I went to the cinema.
Ooh.
Yeah. I saw 2 films. Now, this isn't like I went to the cinema once. I did it over 2 separate days.
Yeah.
Just to make that clear. So now it's time for Liam went to the cinema, and this is his spoiler-free review of the film that he saw at the cinema.
Films. Gotcha.
First one, Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Now, you haven't seen it, right?
No, it came out the day that I was leaving for camp, and I got back like 2 days ago and was with my parents yesterday.
Yeah. So, have you
I have
heard
not had a chance.
much about it?
I've heard that it's bad,
Okay. But then we also heard that
but
Batman
then
vs Superman
I've
was
heard
bad.
other people say it's alright.
Alright.
I've not heard anyone say it's the best DC film they've ever seen.
Okay. Well,
Your opinion?
not as good as Batman vs Superman,
Oh god, then it's terrible.
which obviously I really liked. It definitely has flaws. It has some pacing issues, maybe some tone issues, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I'd say, personally, 4 out of 5.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
was
I'm
just
going to go
fun.
see it at some point.
Yeah, I
I
would
don't
say...
want it to be fun, though. I want DC to... Like, the issue I've got with DC at the moment
Yeah.
is they haven't... They've tried to throw their, like... You know, throw in their... What I don't know, there's a saying that has throw in something, but it's throw in the towel and that's quit. I want them to put something out there that is on par with what Marvel are doing with their franchise, which is a universe that is all tied together,
Okay.
and they're really good films,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Suicide Squad feels like it's meant to be the Guardians of the Galaxy of DC, as in it's, you know, more
Yeah.
comedical than other films maybe. It's a bit more jokey, a bit more lighthearted, and not the main cast, effectively.
It's not Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I'm not saying it's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just saying it feels like it's that.
Yeah.
So, like, where that fits in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
know, it's a different story with different people that you might not know as well.
So what I get, it's a natural comparison. What I will say is where it differs, Guardians does a better job of introducing each of the members of the team than Suicide Squad does. But
Really?
yeah, because essentially, again, I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but essentially, Suicide Squad kind of just gives you little brief snippets of each character's backstory, like right at the start, and it almost feels a bit like you're watching a mixtape.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that for me, it wasn't like a deal breaker, but it was a bit of a, this could have been done maybe a bit smoother sort of thing. Now, the real selling point was Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Yep, obviously.
I just loved every second she was on the screen. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Understandable.
I don't want to go too much further into it because I feel like it'd be potentially spoiling things. So I'm going to leave it there.
Oh, can you give me a yay or nay on Jared Leto's... Can you give me a yay or nay on Jared Leto's Joker?
Yay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that I'd heard big issues with.
A lot of people have big issues with it. For me, a lot of people as well, one of the things that even he has said is he said they filmed a lot of stuff with the Joker that didn't make the final cut. I think...
But did you hear that thing about how apparently the film got filmed and then the company that edited it, it got given over to a company that makes trailers?
I did not hear that, no.
That was going around on Reddit. I don't know how accurate it is, but I was like, that's not great if it's true.
Yeah, I actually noticed a couple of moments from the trailers that weren't in the final film.
Yeah, so I think the part of the story of it getting a really last minute final edit must have been true then.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it definitely does feel like there's more to the Joker story than we get to see, but I was okay with that, and I think they used him just enough in this film without it basically becoming like his story.
Yeah.
The only other thing for me, I wasn't a huge fan of who the kind of like the big bad was, if you will.
Oh, okay.
But I liked that we didn't actually, at least I didn't know who the big bad was going into the film, so I like there was an element of surprise.
I've got no idea who it is.
Yeah, so that was good.
I just assumed it was the Joker, which is...
Well, maybe not. So, the thing is, and this is what I said to Kat, and I've said it many times, there was a moment when I was watching Suicide Squad where I had a thought, and that thought was, you wouldn't get this in a Marvel movie.
Oh, okay.
And that just made me smile and happy because, as I've said many times, what Marvel do, they do well. I don't want to go and see DC just copying Marvel. I want to see them doing their own different thing, and I think that's why I was happy with it.
But the issue with DC is they did their own thing and were doing it well, and then went, right, let's restart and let's try and catch up with Marvel. Because DC were doing super well with the Batman Begins franchise.
Yeah, but that was always going to be a trilogy. I think that was like planned from day one.
That's fine. But they should have realised from that what we're good at is gritty. Like they got the heroes to be gritty.
Yeah, I think the issue is
they've not been doing that well with anyone.
Yeah, I think they did Man of Steel and that did okay-ish, but then Avengers really hit home and they were like, shit, we need to jump on that train, basically.
Yeah, they're still trying to play catch up with Marvel, whereas they should just be going, it doesn't matter, we'll do our own thing.
While I do agree, I kind of like I like this world that they are developing and establishing. Like, obviously, having all of these villains who clearly have a history in this world, I really liked.
Yeah.
Apparently, as well, there's rumours that there might be in development a Harley Quinn solo movie.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Well, I'm 100% down with that.
I'm down with it because I love Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
But I don't know how down with it I am based on I don't know what she's going to be like solo. But then I haven't seen her in Suicide Squad, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's worth checking out. What I did do afterwards is I then read the first volume of the New 52 Suicide Squad.
Yeah, which is really good if I remember rightly.
Yeah, and again, mostly because of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I'm going on a bit of a Harley Quinn kick and trying to find comics
great,
and
mate.
read that. Yeah, I'm finally, on board that train.
You get it now.
Now I finished reading Preacher, I found that I'm going through my comic collection a bit quicker.
Ah, okay.
Because it's not like it was a slog or anything, but it was just a lot of time was just dedicated to essentially one story.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm sort of jumping between stories a lot more.
Yeah, fair enough.
Did you also hear that Man of Steel 2 has been greenlit?
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy about that.
That's what the world needs. That's what the world definitely needs. Another Superman film with this same style of Superman.
Well, we don't know who's directing it. We don't know if it's Zack Snyder directing it yet.
Yeah, but I imagine that no matter what they try and do, Warner Bros. Will go, oh, could you drop in a trailer or 4 for these other heroes that we want to show?
Well, as you know, we disagree fundamentally on the representation of Superman in these movies. What I'm personally hoping for is his experience through something like the Justice League, which will obviously come first, will hopefully, and obviously the spoiler thing that happened at the end of the last movie, that will hopefully help mould him into a more recognisable Superman for you.
But I won't like that.
Why not?
Because our issues aren't different. Like, you want him to be the Superman in training.
Yeah.
Right? Which is what I wanted him to be. The bit we disagree on is you think he was, and I don't think he was. So the issue isn't that I want an actual Superman. Superman's the most boring hero. I love Superman when he's got doubts and when he's like that graphic novel you recommended me. Was it called The Death of Superman?
No, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good because it's got like Superman actually struggling with ideas and shit, and I'm like, that's when Superman's interesting, not when he's the golden boy, which is what will happen after Justice League.
We don't know that because obviously it depends how they deal with the big thing that happened, because having that have happened to him could lead to those doubts and stuff.
Maybe. I've not got that. Like, I'm at the point where I'll probably still go see DC films when they come out.
Yeah.
But DC have fucked my trust with 2 films. So, like, at this point, I'm happy to go and watch them and want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I don't have faith that that is what I'll get.
Well, I'm really keen to hear what you thought of Suicide Squad, so I'll
definitely go and see it.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.